Good evening. Welcome to the sports segment of the HGP Nightly News for Monday, April 10th, 2017. I am Sean Embrack. Chase's Academy crowned Milo under-18 football champions. Edge Morgan's Learning Center 3-2 on penalty kicks to claim the title for a third consecutive year. Here is more. Morgan netted for us, which excited the capacity crowd into a frenzy. The game looked poised for a new champion when Chasers equalized to again create an even feel of play. Scores remain at 1-1 for the regulated 90 minutes and extra time. Penalty shootout decided the winner, which was also a thriller to watch. Chasers prevail after the breathtaking penalty shootout, which left Morgans dumbfounded after two brilliant saves by the Chasers Academy keeper. The celebration for the three-time champions erupted.
The best. It's the best performance. We did what we came out to do. We did what we planned on the training pitch, and we execute tonight.
It's a very good performance by each and every individual. I think that the main aspect pertaining to the guys was fitness tonight, and it proved a lot because we were fitter than Morgans, and coming down to the end they stumbled, and we had opportunities later in the game, but in overall we came out victors, and I'm really thankful. Marketing manager B-Pats Renita Setal expressed elation at the turnout of the final, and continued alignment with the tournament was pledged.
Milo on board sponsoring this tournament. This culminates one of the biggest finals we've ever seen. What are your thoughts?
I agree with you. This is one of the best turnouts since the past. I'm with it for 3 years, and I think this is the fifth year. And this is the best turnout. I'm really impressed tonight. And with the players, I'm also I find that they're putting in more efforts, and with the supporters out there.
Would this give Milo the impetus to do more in terms of sponsorship?
Well, as I mentioned before, Milo is aligned with sports because of its benefits, of what it was created for energy. So it's a continued alignment with sports.
And still with football, Petrol GT Bear Futsal Tournament, Back Circle and Sparta Boss will clash in the final on Easter Saturday, April 15 at the National Gymnasium. Back Circle made their claim to the final in the first semi-final when they upset the defending champions Ben Street 3-1.
Talent, we have it in fact, and we managed to execute. Every game, it's a different strategy, but we work and we work very hard. We've been working one strategy, knowing that at the back of our minds we're young, and we have to work with our legs and give the youth encouragement. And there's nothing more to it. Actually, there's nothing else to it. We just keep working hard and believe in ourselves as youths.
Sparta Boss in the second matchup with Sophia showed their supremacy once again. Gregory Richardson, with a 10-second laser shot, scored the fastest goal to set up a Sparta victory. Sparta went on to score 3 more goals to end 4-1 and set up a Sparta versus Back Circle final. We turn our attention to hockey. Play commenced last weekend in the Guyana Hockey Board, Woodpecker Products and Farfan and Mendez Male and Female First Division League. Calvin Chapman with the details.
The Guyana Hockey Board staged a busy weekend of competition with the commencement of the 2 premier hockey competitions of the year. The Woodpecker Products Women's First Division League, which enters its second year, saw perennial powerhouses Pizza Hut GCC overwhelm the Old Fort Shooting Stars 10-0 in the opening fixture played on Saturday at the St. Stanislaus College ground on Carifesta Avenue. Shibiki Baptiste scored 5 in that rout. Meanwhile, the Woodpecker Hikers smothered the youthful Spartan side by 2-0 on Sunday at GCC border. Kenisha Wills and Maria Monroe were on the score sheet for Hikers. The opening Farfan and Mendez men's first division clash, which followed immediately after, was a more balanced contest, but the Pepsi Hikers outdueled Old Fort, giving the club its second loss of the weekend. Bounty GCC meanwhile cruised to a comfortable 5-0 victory over Saints Hockey Club in the other men's fixture at Border. Matches continue for the next 6 weeks on Mondays and Fridays at Border and on Saints Ground during the weekends.
And finally in our sportscast, we tell you that the Georgetown Amateur Basketball Association held their AGM and elections on Sunday, April 9. Adrian Hooper was elected president for the association. Here is Calvin Chapman once more.
Adrian Hooper, who served on the board during the outgoing president's Junior Hercules tenure, will spend 2 years at the helm of the most active sub-association of the Guyana Amateur Basketball Federation. Adrian Hooper, who coaches Eagles Under 23, was the clear favorite at the elections, winning by 5 votes to 1. Of the 8 clubs in Gaba, 6 turned up for the AGM, and according to the association's constitution, at least 50% of the clubs are needed for the elections to proceed. Hooper was nominated by Clement Brush of Pace Setters and seconded by Mike Singh of Bounty Colts. Hooper in turn genially voted for Clement Brush of Pace Setters, and he was the lone voter for Brush. The new president plans to address the issue of insufficient competitions immediately.
What I'm trying to do with these 2 years in basketball is to have it active, more active. We play basketball like every 2 months you might have a competition. When that's finished, you have to wait another 2 months for another competition. So I'll try my best to do to have it active, just keep running. You have competitions running probably every weekend, if not every other weekend.
Having been around the basketball scene for a while, Adrian knows most of the flaws, which will make his job easier.
I've been in the association for the past 4 years. I would have seen the flaws. I wasn't the leader, but I just could have made comments, and the leader would have taken from there. But now I'm in a different position. I'm actually heading the association right now. So I'll try to correct all the mistakes that I would have previously done and get them running now.
And that concludes our sportscast. We want to thank you for staying tuned. Do join us here again tomorrow for another edition of the HGP Nightly News Sportscast. I'm Sean Embrock saying, be a good sport. It's over to you, Roy then.